This is Brian, and welcome back to Dragon Warrior 4. Sorry, I did notice the audio wasn't quite balanced that well last time, so I hope I got it back to where it should be, or where I feel like it's a little better. Because the game was a little loud compared to my audio last time. I guess for people that just want to hear the game, well, maybe that was a positive, but here we are, we're up to number 3. For these shield barriers for Necrosaro's castle or whatever it is. First two weren't too bad, so let's see how this one goes. Are you the ones who threatened Necrosaro's evolution? I'll send you to oblivion. Infernus Shadow. Well, some of the enemies that look like this have been kind of a pain. Or the previous skins of it, I guess I should say. Yeah, could be worse. Nara's probably going down. Probably should have had Javid try to heal her, but I was hoping she'd do it for herself, but I guess not in offensive mode, maybe. Yeah, we got him anyway. He just doesn't get that experience. Sword of Miracles. Well, we've had those before. It's not a bad sword, but it's not as good as the two that I currently have. You're good, I admit. Enjoy your moment of glory. But remember, the ever-evolving Necrosaro will destroy you all. One of the shields seems to have broken. I'll go back and heal. I just want to move forward a little bit, because I wanted to see like if there's anything farther to the north of the castle here. Because the things we're trying to reach have been in the corners, the diagonal corners. Oh no, the imposter looks like my hero. And that one looks like Ragnar now. Now, do they copy our stats? That's Ragnar's double. Okay, well. Exploded still took care of him pretty easily. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and bring Nara back. Yeah, there we go. I'll take the few damage from the tiles here. I'm gonna see if there's anything in these trees other than fights potentially. Might be something that I'd have to search to find it. So I'll probably try that yet here. I don't really feel like there's going to be anything here, but they made it look different. So that always kind of makes me think that there might be something. I'd be even more sure of that if it was just like one tile in the middle of the swamp that looked like the forest. Yeah. Didn't really think so, but let's return back to the last refuge. Unless they do something drastically different for the last one, I don't see there being too much of an issue with getting done with these. Oh, okay. So, now that I have 3 down, the barrier is only the tiles right in front of the castle, but, well, those are kind of the most important, aren't they? As far as me being able to get into it. Stupid guardian. As long as he's on his own, though, I'll go ahead and take him out. Or try to. Go ahead and heal up. So at least so far, I haven't been getting encounters in these areas. So let's just make sure we're ready when the boss triggers. I think just to heal more for everybody, it looks like will be good enough. No, not antidote. Okay. All full health and not too much MP down. Gotta climb for this one, huh? Oh, there's actually treasure in this one. Probably a mimic. I got a zombie mail as a drop from an enemy earlier. And I decided it wasn't any better than what I had, so went ahead and sold it, I think. Unless I still have it sitting on Talon or something, but either way, I'm not going to worry about equipping it. Well, this guy looks like a human. He's a traitor. Just wanted to be sure. Also, yeah, since I do have so much of this stuff, why don't we go ahead and hand it to somebody that's not in the party? And unless I get more small metals, I'm not going to be making a trip out of here with this one anyway. I don't really have any reason to go back to the overworld, I don't think. I can use the return spell easily enough, but for now, let's just keep going until I find a reason I need to go back. Because I think small metals, even with that one, that puts me up to 17, so I would need 3 more to get the next thing I want to unlock. The Metal Babel Helm. I'm impressed you reached here, Javid, but it's too late. Soon Necrosaro shall awake as our ruler. Only hatred shall remain in his soul. I shall demolish you. I'm the one who ordered the abduction of Rosa. So this guy's kind of like playing Necrosaro too? Because I don't think Necrosaro approved of that. It Is it better to try to get rid of his minions or just to go straight after him? I think just get rid of him. But we'll see what my party members do, since I can't control them anyway. I suppose I'll try to have him heal. Okay, that worked so far. Get rid of 2 of those guys. At least until the other one splits or whatever they do. He might be able to summon more of them anyway, but we'll find out. For now, let's just go. Yeah, and since Ragnar has that mirror shield, stuff is bouncing off of him. At least some of it is. Yeah, that doesn't bring Nara back, but it brings everybody else back up to full. Now let's try to bring her back. I think I'll do another one of these. Hopefully he gets to do it before the enemy gets to go. No. If he gets 2 spells in a row, the girls might both go down. Well. Okay, we got him anyway. Yeah, I don't really like those magical enemies here in the game so far. How I regret. I curse on you. Yeah. One of the shields seems to have broken. I guess I don't have to teleport out of here. We can just fall off the tower. Yeah, I should have done Vivify first. I guess since there isn't a priest down here, I thought maybe that would do both. But just talk to her again to replenish my hero's MP. And now let's see, is this going to be like a complete another dungeon, or like just a final boss battle type of thing? Would imagine it's probably going to be a dungeon. And maybe it's not even the last place we gotta go. I think based upon my time that I put into the game so far and what I read for how long it should take to beat it, gotta be getting about there. somewhere in the range of maybe on the low end, maybe I only got like an hour left. On the high end, maybe 5 or 6. Are these just statues, or are they gonna move to block me? Okay, just statues. We have random encounters outside here. And I just want to see if I can walk around the edge here. Okay, nope. And I didn't have any encounters yet, but that doesn't mean anything. The skeleton guy chilling there. And yeah, treasure on the left side. And a lot of damage tiles. And these guys are gonna move to block me. Do I have to fight them if I touch them? Let's just do this. And avoid them altogether, maybe? Yeah, seems like that works well enough. I didn't see anything else in the room there. Okay, Duke Mellisto. Kinda sounds like Mephisto. Is that what they were going for? Well, took care of him. Okay. One revive. So I guess that's probably a full heal with the revive, and maybe 100% guaranteed chance that it's gonna land. Kind of speculation on my part, but seems reasonable. Hate these guys. Pretty much just for the fact that they get 2 hits, and one of them is usually going to be a spell that targets everybody. Oh, great. Okay, well, would have been a lot worse there. So after most of us got put to sleep, I assumed the worst was going to happen. Let's just do that. I think we were low enough that it was worth it. Okay, so so far, pretty straightforward. At least I haven't seen too many options as far as which ways I could go. Okay, we're up here. Seems odd to just place that there, if there's nothing to it. Which does make me want to at least search again. Yeah. Guess a skeleton is just a skeleton sometimes. I'm gonna make my way around to get that treasure and find out what it is, I wonder. I would actually kind of be annoyed if, like, it turns out that I get more small metals down here, and I am in a position where I have to choose whether or not to take him back or not. Meaning I would have to come back through here again. And so far, I guess there hasn't been that much. Can I run? Yeah. God, I hate these bastards. But let me finally try this out. Okay, that takes a while. Now, if I try the same thing, is it going to work out the same way, or is it just a clean slate? Okay, that solves that. Saw there was a spirit flame guy up ahead. Yeah, I probably should have healed Mara a little bit before we got into this. Boy, especially when they're going to target her. And I do have an option here now. I'm gonna go upstairs or down. Well, I guess there could be even more options up ahead that I just can't see yet. Crackle, crackle. Don't proceed any further. Is that a threat or just a warning? Seems like this is just the way up after you fall down the crack. But let's test that out here. And let's see if there's anything else down here. Since they made it a bigger room, I would assume there might be a treasure hidden in one of the corners at least. Or there might be another staircase going somewhere else. Also, I'm not sure how long this is going to be. Or I mean, how long this dungeon will be, so... probably go back to normal to stop spending quite as much MP, maybe. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, this is another small medal, so I think that brings me up to 18. If I get another one, I'll probably check it, just to make sure I'm not off in my count. Okay, so the only option then, I guess, is to use this one. At least that I could see. There's that treasure. And this is an elevator, I think. That's what those tiles have indicated so far. That actually might take me down to be able to get to that treasure, so I might go ahead and use that here after this fight. On first glance, I thought about just heading past the elevator for now, but second guessing it, I think I'll take it first. Because my only thought with using it right away was, what if it doesn't come back to here? But I think I'll take that chance. It is going down. Oh, okay. So this covers that room that had the hit in it before. I think this is going to lead me exactly to that treasure. Maybe not so straightforward. I might be wrong. It's another elevator. And another enemy on the ground. Kinda hope this isn't the right path forward. Thought I'd try that, because as long as Java doesn't get taken out, I can always use the stained glass again. Although with as many hits as these bastards get, not a given that Javid won't get taken out, considering he wasn't at full health. Oh, and that doesn't always work. Well, might have pulled a whoopsie here. And there we go. We'll have to come back in again. I thought since I used the Imperial Scrolls down at the last refuge, it would take me back there if I got wiped out. Oh well, whatever. Let's try this revive out too then. Yeah, he came back with full health, and it worked on the first shot. But let's try it again and see if that was just lucky, or if it always is going to be 100%. Looks good to me. Come on. Couldn't let me get to my balloon even. Because while I'm at the surface, I figured I will take those small medals over and turn them in, just to double check where I'm at. I think I'm not too far from it by going this way. Unless I'm not even on the right continent. I'm having my doubts now. No, I think this is right. It's just the far end of this place. This is Izmit. That's the one I would normally warp to when I'm trying to get to this place. I still wouldn't say that I feel like I was under-leveled or unprepared for that place. It's just that the game really does kind of punish you for trying to run away sometimes. Which is why I generally don't do it too much, but I really hate those dragon guys. Just annoying. Yeah, that's what I thought. 18. Unless there are 2 more in that place, or there's another place to find them, I don't think I'm gonna get there. Don't forget, if you use the Baron's Horn before the final battle, you can call the wagon. But isn't that only like to bring your other party members around so you can use their spells and stuff, or switch characters if you want? And I can do that in the dungeon, it seems like. I am going to try to run from this. Yeah, like here I can already access everybody. Did I have the Baron's Horn still? Yes, I do. So, even if that is a thing and I need to use it, no big deal. Oh, they can cross the... Okay. And it is just an enemy I have to fight, it looks like. A clay doll. Hopefully they're not, like, crazy hard. A decent amount of HP. I kind of thought, though, if they touched you, it'd be one of those things like the shrine I ran into last time, where if you touched the guys, it just kicked you out of the place. So that was what I was expecting to happen. This time when I get to that elevator, I'm gonna go past it and see what's there first. Because it seemed like it was taking me quite a ways when we kept going down the path of the elevator. Although some of those rooms look kind of the same, so it was hard to tell if I was actually getting the new stuff or not. Getting those levels. Okay, back to the skeleton dude here. This is a pretty good sized castle he has down here. it doesn't get too many visitors. Okay, yes, let's take this first. Now... this... the upper wall, is that like someplace I can fall through? Well, I happened to pick the right one for that. Well, I did. Let's follow this. Yeah, I think this is gonna lead me out to get that treasure. Yeah, alright. Sage's Stone. Oh, well that makes it sound like it's a special item. I think what it'll probably do is it'll refill magic, like multiple times. If it's like the previous games, I think they had something like that, or Magic Stone or Sage's Stone. But let's check with Taloon and see what he says about it. I think this produces some special effect if used in battle. Well, that's not exactly what I was thinking. Unless it is the same thing, but only used in battle. I think let's give it to her, too. Because she's most likely to need MP, I think. If I switch to offensive. And in that case, why don't I go ahead and do that? Or else we'll see what it does otherwise anyway, if she uses it. I need to check out the rest of this room down here too. See if there's anything else to the right. Yeah, potentially. Okay, good. 2 more treasures. 2 small medals. Well, the Staff of Thunder was pretty good in the first game or 2. At least. I don't remember about the third. I think there was still a Staff of Thunder or something like that. And I'll just, yeah, have him use that. I thought it'd be higher attack than that. Well, I'll just leave it in her inventory, so I'm sure it's a chance that it'll, like, cast a thunder spell if she uses it as an item in battle. So, she'll have that option at least. Another great Rhydon. Interesting name. Okay, let's take it out quickly. Thank you. Let's just do that. Ragnar needs quite a bit. Oh, okay. It heals all of us, but not as much. Because, yeah, it didn't fill him up, but that's good enough for now. Okay, now let's start taking this path with the elevator again. Does this guy say anything different if I talk to him after that? I'll find out. Yeah. Same old broken record. Almost ticked the elevator again. Don't do that. This is the way I want to go. I don't think I can chance messing around with these assholes, like trying to run away or using the sand glass, so let's just go ahead and jump in and hope we take them out pretty quickly. If I can at least get one of them in the first round, I think we're okay there. Yeah, okay. And got that one before he did anything else too, so good. Just want to make sure there wasn't anything in that room. I don't remember there being another path there, but thought it was worth checking. Okay, I think that's what that did. It made it so that I could cross this and get to that other staircase. That makes sense. And that was the room with the treasures, which if I hadn't gone the way I did, I would see those and wonder how the hell I get to them. Or down, does it matter? Well, down has a way, but does up as well? Glad we got another one down at least, because, yeah, Nara's getting pretty low again. Rolled down a little too far. Will that get her mostly full? Should have just used a heal all. I think I'm comfortable enough with letting her sit there, though. For now. That kind of seems like maybe that's getting close to the end here. It's kind of like a back door in the middle of the castle. Oh. So that wasn't like the final area. I'm hoping this is what they meant. Okay, I have access to everybody. everybody again. And yes, it is here with us now. So I can still use Christo's magic for healing. Because I don't know for sure, but I kind of get the feeling we might be pretty close to the end here. Is everybody at full? Not quite. Might as well top them off. And MP. Well, I haven't used any with Javid yet. Mara's still about half, a little less. And Nara's a little over half. So unless we got a dungeon to go through, I think we're fine with leaving my tactics set as they are. And will we have random encounters on this? Looks like we're climbing a mountain slope, kinda. No encounters so far. But we have several skeletons around here now. Is that Necrosaro's evolved form, or who the heck is that? Are there any items that I have on anybody else that I might need for this? The girls can't use this stuff in battle anyway, so I might as well hand it to him. Let's transfer that to somebody who doesn't need the space. Because this one I actually wanted to give to her. And I'll let her go ahead and use that now. Let's see how much it gives her. From 112 up to what? Okay, by 14 points. It's something. We'll see if it makes the difference. Okay, well, hopefully they use their items wisely, because I think I'll go ahead and leave that stuff the way it is. But he has a magic potion and the Dew of the World tree to use if needed. Let's see. I think this is going to be the end of the game. I don't know that for sure, but it seems like this is going to be a final boss type of thing. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and cut it here for today. Because if we go into that, and then we have credits and stuff, it'll end up being way too long, so I think I'll make this one just a little bit shorter than I've been lately. It's already about 50 minutes in, so that's only 10 minutes shorter than I usually go. And then I think what it'll be is next time we'll pick up and I'll do the final boss, if that's what this is. And then we'll go through the ending and the credits, and I'll give a short review. Then we'll call it good for Dragon Warrior 4. If this isn't the final boss, well then we'll just keep going next time. But yeah, we are going to cut it off here for today. So anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.